Conditions May Apply by CinnamonPinecones. Read by Distracted by Books. Chapter 190. We've been trying to contact you regarding your car's extended warranty. If Shota never had to wear this damn suit again, it would be too soon. Whoever decided that men's fashion required a fitted wool jacket, regardless of the fact that it was the middle of August, was a sadist. Meeting with 19 sets of parents was stressful enough, so needless to say, the suit needed dry cleaning as desperately as he needed a shower by the end of the day. Jeez, I sweat less on patrol, he muttered to himself as he peeled his jacket off in the Genkan. Hey, Sho, how'd it go? Zashi greeted him from the kitchen. Fine in terms of outcome. Terrible in terms of how I'd prefer to spend my day. What about you two? Fine in terms of outcome, and bittersweet in terms of how I'd like to spend my day. Kiddo didn't talk much, but I met Yagi's old teacher from UA, which was interesting. He was pretty out of it, like Tsukashi said, so we didn't stay long. Yagi's teacher? How old is he? Yagi's only barely in his 50s show. We'll be a spry 65 when Izuku's 50. But yeah, he was pretty old. I didn't ask. Maybe around Chio's age? He knew Izuku, though. I asked him about it, and apparently Yagi called him in after Izuku exploded his arm trying to use his quirk for the first time. How is he? Shota pivoted the conversation back. Yagi or Izuku? Both, I guess. Yagi's, well, he wasn't looking great, but he'll pull through, and Izuku's been quiet. He seems pretty stuck in his head. I got him to talk about nonsense a bit on the way home, but he barely said anything on the way there. We got back not too long ago, and he's been in his room since. Shota sighed. After what he'd heard today, he figured that would be the case. We need to talk to him. All his friends asked me if I knew if he was out of the hospital yet. What? Why didn't they just text him? They did. His number's the same. He's been getting our messages fine. I sent him a cat video yesterday. Yeah, I know. He's ignoring them, Zosh. Oh. Yeah, we need to keep a closer eye on him, he lamented. His Zashi's shoulders dropped, and his expression fell with them. Damn, we're terrible at this. It's been nearly 2 weeks, Sho. I knew he wasn't talking to Shinso, but all of them? What's he been doing in there if he wasn't talking to his friends? Gah, I thought we were making progress when he came out to watch that movie with us. He was probably just climbing up the damn walls. He was looking out the windows the whole drive. Do you think we should take him out more? The league has to be in shambles right now, right? There's probably not going to be a safer time for it until this is all over. Should we invite his friends over? No, that's too pushy. Should Hizashi calm down? He cut their spiraling off. He's not like you. He doesn't need to talk to someone at least once an hour. It's bad, but not that bad. He probably needed time to himself to recover anyway. We'll talk to him at dinner. I don't need to calm down. You need to freak out, Sho. This isn't okay. I know it's not okay, but he spent nearly a whole year talking to no one but me and Yagi. If that didn't ruin him socially, then a week and a half isn't going to either. Think solutions, not mistakes, remember? You tell me that stuff all the time. Hizashi took a few deep breaths and closed his eyes for a moment before he responded, Yeah, okay. Solutions, not mistakes. Solution numero uno is a shower. Your pit sweat has breached containment, they replied when they looked back up at him. He looked down to see that the sweat stains on his dress shirt had in fact breached containment. They were spreading onto his chest and shoulders. Yeah, that was gross. He needed a shower. For the second time in a single day, Mike was sitting at the table with a "we need to talk" countenance. "Show's just getting out of the shower. He'll be here soon," Mike promised as he started dishing out rice onto their plates. "I'll get drinks," he offered, immediately excusing himself from the room. Jeez, what was it now? Were they going to make him debrief the whole visit? No, Mike already tried that in the car. Maybe it was about the dorms? Was someone's family not letting them go? Maybe one of his friends? That was a bit of a sore subject at the moment. Would UA still let them attend if they commuted? Surely they would, right? Or was someone getting pulled from the school by their family? Honestly, that was probably smart at this point. "Ah, speak of the devil and he shall arrive," Mike announced from the dining room. "I'm the devil now? Seems extreme. Want me to grab drinks?" "It's an expression. Izuku's on drinks already. Just sit down, princess," Mike replied. If a glare could be audible, Izuku was sure he heard it somewhere in that silence. "Don't look at me like that. You come out here and get served dinner while wearing hot pink sweatpants. You get called princess. I don't make the rules," Mike deflected. "You're the one who bought me these pants," Eraser argued. "As a joke." "They're comfortable," Eraser defended. Izuku was laughing to himself as he balanced 3 cups of water on his way back to the table. When he got to his spot, he gave Eraser an exaggerated up, down, and smirked. "You look very pretty," he complimented. "You're insufferable," Eraser shot back, taking the precariously balanced cup from where it was clamped between Izuku's forearm and chest. "I'm going to tell the waiter to spit in your food," Izuku taunted. "Don't drag me into this," Mike whined. "You started it." Eraser shot back. "Insufferable. You're both insufferable." "Love you too, Sho," Mike replied sweetly. Eraser just rolled his eyes and started eating. The karage was good, or at least it probably was. Everything kind of just tasted like sand. He needed to talk to his friends before they were, hopefully, all piled into an enclosed space together. He at least needed to talk to the 3 who'd been texting him. Hitoshi, on the other hand, well, one step at a time. Maybe it was best to distance himself from his friends while he was trying to investigate Aoyama. The less he knew about them, the better. "How did the meetings go?" He did his best to ask casually. "Longer than I would have liked, but overall good. It took some negotiating, but everyone's on board. Tentative move-in date is August 28th, assuming we don't run into any construction delays." Eraser answered easily. "Okay, that was strange. What was going on then?" Mike and Eraser kept exchanging glances, so he knew something was up. If it wasn't the dorms, then what was it? Bakugo wouldn't have squealed, right? They'd be pissed right now if he had. The uncertainty was putting him off the food more than he already was. "You guys have the look. What's going on?" He gave up on guessing and just asked. They gave each other the look again, as if to illustrate his point. "Your friends were asking about you. Said you weren't answering their texts." Eraser relented. "Why? They don't know I live with you. Hitoshi was the only one who knew. Did he?" "He didn't tell anyone anything. I'm still your teacher. They were just asking if I'd heard from your family. I told them you were back from the hospital and you were fine." Eraser cut him off. "Oh." He felt kind of stupid now. He should have seen this coming. "Why haven't you replied to them, kiddo?" Mike asked. He set his chopsticks down to keep from tapping them nervously. He didn't want to unpack this can of worms in the privacy of his own mind, much less at the dinner table. I'm just frustrated with them." He forced out an answer. "That's not a good enough reason to leave them hanging. They're probably worried sick, Mike countered. I know. I'll respond to them tonight. That's a good idea. But how come you haven't yet? What's got you so frustrated? It's just what they did was stupid. They could have, and now it's just dumb, he replied lamely. Full offense, kid, but doing stupid shit is kind of your MO. Can you honestly tell me you wouldn't have been leading the idiot brigade if you weren't the one kidnapped? Eraser asked, monotone as ever. Izuku made a face, but he didn't deny it. He knew there was no point. It's about what Shinso did, isn't it? Eraser pressed. He didn't justify that with a response either. If it's any consolation, he looks like shit. Like he hasn't slept in weeks. I think he feels awful about it. Eraser confessed. Good. Izuku spat out. Hey, that's not fair, Mike tried to argue. And what he did was? Izuku cut them off. No, it wasn't. But he wasn't wrong, was he? You weren't going to leave that battlefield unless you were forced. Eraser defended. I have one for all now. It was my fight. All Might died because I wasn't there. I felt him die. I watched him die. It was supposed... It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'll text him back. His anger got away from him for a moment before he reined it in. He grabbed the remainder of his dinner and took it to the kitchen to pack away into Tupperware. Maybe they had a point with making him finish his food before they talked. He muttered a thanks for dinner before going back to his room and shutting the door. 13 missed messages, 2 missed calls, and 3 emails. Well, he had way more than 3 emails with all the blasts UA had been sending out lately, but only 3 he needed to concern himself with. He felt like a real piece of shit. He should have at least told them he was doing all right. Uraraka, August 9th. Are you okay? Text me when you get home. Uraraka, August 11th. Are you still in the hospital? August 11th. Missed call from Uraraka. Uraraka, August 12th. Please respond. You're freaking me out. August 15th. Missed call from Uraraka. Email from uraraka0@ua.com to midoriya@ua.com. Hey, I've been texting you, but Ida thought maybe you lost your phone or something. My number is in case you need it again. I just wanted to know if you're all right. Are you home yet? The news said you didn't die, but I'd rather hear that from you. Midoriya, 6:22 p.m. Hey, sorry for not responding. I'm home and fine. I broke my collarbone and a bunch of minor injuries, but it's all good now. Uraraka, 6:22 p.m. OMG, you scared us to death! Midoriya, 6:23 p.m. I know. I'm sorry. He slammed his face into his pillow a few times before opening the next message. Ida, August 10th. Hello, Midoriya. I hope you are well. Please let me know if there is anything I can do to help. Ida, August 12th. Hello, Midoriya. Are you still in the hospital? I would like to visit you if you are amenable. Please let me know what time would be best for you. Ida, August 13th. Hello, Midoriya. Your lack of response is making me nervous. Please let me know if you are all right. Email from Ida T2@ua.com to Midoriya I@ua.com. Hello, Midoriya. It has occurred to me that you may have lost your phone. I will give you everyone's number in case you are missing your contacts as well. Tenya Ida, number. Ochako Uraraka, number. Shoto Todoroki, number. Hitoshi Shinso, number. So far as I know, everyone is in good health. I have heard that Bakugo is home now, and I am hoping that you are too. Please let us know if you are well, and do not hesitate to ask if you need anything. Wishing you health and wellness. Warm regards, Tenya Ida, UA Academy Heroics Class 1A Vice President. He left out an amused breath at Ida's well-structured messages. Midoriya, 6:34 p.m. Sorry, Ida, I'm fine. Back home now, and I have everything I need. Thanks for the offer, though. He was glad that Ida didn't respond as promptly. He already had 3 more messages from Uraraka, but he moved on to the next person regardless. Todoroki, August 9. Are you okay? Todoroki, August 10th. Have you been cleared to go home? Todoroki, August 13th. Have you heard anything about All Might? Email from Todoroki s@ua.com to Midoriya I@ua.com. Hello. Ida said you might have lost your phone. We are all worried about you not responding to us. Please let us know you're all right. Shoto. Midoriya, 6:39 p.m. I don't know what they want the public to know about All Might. I'm fine, though. Sorry for not messaging sooner. He had a further 2 text messages from Uraraka now in a group chat, but he pressed on. Shinso-san, August 13th. Hey, kid. Let me know when you get home. Toshi said you were in bad shape. Shinso-san, 4:36 p.m. We met with Aizawa today. I think you and Toshi need to talk before you both leave me for the dorms. Smiling tear face. You guys have gone through all this before. You know it's better for everyone if you just talk it out. I'll be kicking his butt into gear, so expect a message soon. He was contemplating escalating from slamming his face into his pillow to just smothering himself with it. It was like the cherry on top of his shitty cake when his phone vibrated with another message. Hitoshi, 6:44 p.m. I know an I'm sorry text doesn't cover it, but I am sorry. My mom's right. We should talk. Let me know when you are ready. It took substantial amount of resolve to not launch his phone through the wall when it buzzed again. Eraserhead, 6:50 p.m. I meant to tell you earlier, we're resuming the training camp at UA next week. He took a moment to scream into his pillow and pretended he didn't see the last 2 text messages he had received. End of chapter.